Hey guys, Jolts here, and today I'm going to cover 10 items that definitely need to be buffed in Borderlands 2. Before I get into the video, I just want to say thank you all for the support recently. The channel is doing better than ever and keeping me motivated to make awesome videos for you all. And so again, thanks for the awesome support, and let's get into the video. At 10, we have the Impaler. This legendary shield is not so legendary. Upon being hit, it is supposed to shoot corrosive darts at your enemies and damage them, but instead it just tickles them. The damage is very low for late game, and it makes this shield unfavorable for most. Or 9, we have another corrosive type item, and that is the Pandemic Grenade. This is an area of effect grenade that explodes into smaller homing grenades, and it blankets the field in a cloud of corrosive damage over time on your enemies. The damage is unfavorable by UVHM, and it needs to definitely do more damage. At 8, I chose CRetro. It's just as bad as the name of the gun. This gun is similar to a splat gun, and it shoots blobs out that explode. Outside of the reason for doing poor damage, it is also a TDR weapon. The more ammo you have in your gun as you reload means you'll do more damage. But this gun lacks a magazine size, making it lackluster. Also, any standard splat gun beats this gun in status effect chance. So I think it needs a bigger magazine size since it is a TDR weapon, and it also needs to do a bit more damage. At 7, we have the Madhouse. When shooting this gun, the bullets will travel all over the place as it goes to your target. When the bullets land on your target or hit a surface, they will split into extra pellets. More damage, right? Not really. As you fire away with this gun with your enormous mag size, you'll notice the damage is pretty low. That could have something to do with the accuracy. You shoot here, and your bullets go elsewhere. Basically, your bullets don't go where you shoot them. I think since it is a bandit gun, it should have, not the best accuracy, but the damage is very terrible on this gun, and it needs to definitely be buffed up. Or number 6, we have the Godfinger. Okay, so the Godfinger's base damage is so bad that any basic white Jacob sniper can beat it in damage. At close range, a white Jacob sniper does more damage than this Pearl. The bullets will pass through enemies like Zero's bore skill, and will split into 5 more bullets after it hits an enemy. The catch with the Godfinger is that it's supposed to do more damage from further away when you snipe enemies, but the distance is so far that it's not practical at all. Enemies don't even spawn in unless you're in proximity of the spawning zones. That means if you want to make use of this sniper, you have to go to the loading zone, load the enemies, walk away, and pick them off. Overall, I think this sniper needs more damage, and I think the range needs to be decreased for getting the extra bonus damage. At 5, I chose the Wanderlust. This gun is a joke in terms of damage. It shoots homing darts that stick and blow up on enemies. To make this gun even decent, it takes Gauge and a ton of Anarchy stacks to make this gun barely viable for mobbing. Since you have to be at least level 61 for this gun to drop in the first place from Tubbies, that means you won't have this gun until UVHM. By then, the enemies will just regen their lost health from your damage. It needs much more damage to suffice in UVHM. At 4, we have another Pearl, the Bearcat. This gun shoots a burst of grenades that explode on impact. Besides the low damage and the bad accuracy of this gun outside of in-your-face range, it also uses a ton of ammo at 6 per shot. Even with a perfect character build that utilizes the gun to its fullest extent, this gun will still be a disappointment. It needs a huge damage buff to deserve a spot in my inventory. For number 3, we have the Landscaper. This gun does the opposite of that. Upon shooting this very slow firing gun, it will stick small grenades to surfaces. A short bit later, they will explode. If an enemy touches them after landing, they will instantly explode. This gun does some of the worst damage a gun can do by later game. It also has a very slow reload time. I think even Torg would look down upon this gun. It definitely needs more damage, increased fire rate, and more reload speed. At 2, I went with the Pot of Gold shield. When being damaged, the shield can drop money for you to pick up. The problem is that it has a very low chance to drop the money. Also, it drops hardly any money. The scaling is broken with this shield, and you will still be only earning a few bucks by later game. You're better off getting money from skag piles and garbage cans at this point. A simple fix would be to have it drop more money by later game. Finally, at number 1, we have the Cradle. This shield is terrible at any point in the game. When your shield is depleted, you launch one of these shields out to explode. The damage does not scale at all through the game. Even with an OP8 Cradle fighting level 50 enemies, it still cannot easily kill anything. It needs a huge buff in damage. So there you guys have it. Now there's a ton of items in this game, but these are the 10 I wanted to cover. Let me know in the comments below what items you guys think need to be buffed. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like, because that'd be epic. And again, thank you all for the awesome support recently, and yeah, take care guys, and peace out.